good evening. Commiserations. How's that left you feeling?
Yeah, disappointed to lose the game, but in terms of the performance, I was really pleased. I thought we've gone properly toe to toe with a Premier League team today. We were obviously pushed right to the end. I thought we had the equaliser at the end with Tom's shot, but tremendous save from Begovic. And all in all, I'm pleased with the lads, and I'm very proud of their performance. And I said that to them in the changing room. You've got to be proud of yourself today because you've matched every bit matched Everton today. But unfortunately, we've come out on the wrong side of the result.
And how proud do you feel of your players?
Yeah, absolutely. And I went into this game saying that we have to firstly match their intensity, their energy, their aggression, and I thought we'd done that. And this group always does that. Obviously, it was nice to score so early in the game. Nice for Tyler to get his first goal for the club as well, because I think he's deserved that with his chances and the movement he's had when he's played. And obviously we had to come back when they went to 2-1, but great finish from Ryan. And then obviously they showed their quality with Townsend's goal. But all in all, I was really, really pleased and proud of the boys today.
The start was very impressive from your team. What did you think about it when the opening goal went in? What were you thinking at that point?
Can we get another one? I thought for the first 15 or 20 minutes, I thought we were really strong. We were unlucky. Tom had a good header that tipped over the crossbar. I thought, if we could have got another one on that spell, maybe that would have helped us, but we didn't. And, Everton grew into the game as it went on in the first half. But we settled the boys down in the second half, for the second half. And we said, look, just be calm and, hopefully we'll get the goal. We don't need to get it in the first 5-10 minutes. Just be calm. And we got it, around about the 65th minute, I think it might have been. But like I say, the performance levels of the lads today to go toe to toe with Everton for as long as we did today, I was really pleased.
What does that tell us about the character of this team that you managed to claw your way back into it in the second half?
The character's top class in this team. I've said it before. They're an unbelievable group of players to work with, and they work ever so hard for this football club every time they cross the white line.
What about the 2 goals you conceded in the first half? How did you feel about the defending on both of those?
Yeah, I mean, like every goal you concede, there's always areas where we can improve and be better. I haven't seen the goals back yet, so I would rather wait until I see them back. We've got a mantra here at this football club that we don't go over things that's happened. We try to move forward, and that's what we done at half time. We didn't even look at the goals. We try to focus on how we can get the next one. But I'll watch the game back over the weekend and see what we can improve in those sort of situations.
How satisfying was it, Grant, for you that all 3 substitutes that all the substitutions you made in the second half were involved in the 2-2 equaliser?
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, it was important at that time in the game. I thought with the way Everton were playing, we tried to get George. We brought George Moncur on to try and get him in behind there too, because they were really aggressive, Alan and Gomez, in terms of pressing Richie and Doc. So we thought maybe with Huddleston's passing ability and Moncur's ability to receive in pockets, that could help us, and it had. It helped us for the goal. But obviously they switched their formation because of that, I think, and went to more of a 4-3-3 and got someone around George. So pleasing to see that the subs come on and make an impact today. That was really, really pleasing to see. And I thought young Josh Hines was going to score. Unfortunately, is the rebound he hit the post with. But yeah, it was a good performance, but a disappointing result, obviously.
Should he have scored?
I think he's done well to actually get contact on the ball. He was unfortunate.
What did you make of the quality of Ryan Longman's equalising goal at 2-2 then?
Excellent. Yeah, really, really good goal off his left foot as well. So really pleased with the goals that we scored today, the opportunities we created, and the performance levels.
You went with Randell Williams over Ryan Longman at the start of the game. What was the reason for that, Grant?
Randell's been training really well. Really, really well. The last week we've had obviously a clear week to train. Ryan obviously didn't start the season. Then he's come into the team and he's gone game. Sometimes it's nice to give people a little breather and to bring them back maybe. But Randell deserved this opportunity today, and I thought while he was on the pitch, he was really positive.
You had lots of very good performances this evening, didn't you? Tom Eaves is one that's got the fans talking. How impressed were you with him tonight?
Yeah, Evesy was really good, and when he plays like that, Tom's very hard to pick up and mark. Really strong, got a hold of nearly everything for us. Um, his performance levels was high. He could have probably had a couple of goals himself. The Begovic has made a good save from him. Well, two really good saves from him. One from a header in the first half and one in extra time right at the death. All in all, Tom, every time he plays for Hull, he puts a serious shift in. Plays for this football club, and he's probably unfortunate he didn't score today.
How do you get that kind of performance out of him week in, week out, Grant?
Yeah, look, we want to get top performances from all our players all the time, and we just have to continue to work with the lads and keep trying to deliver those sort of consistent performances more often for us.
And how would you best sum up George Honeyman's evening and his performance?
He's like a Duracell battery, isn't he, George? He's absolutely unbelievable energy. I think it summed it up when he obviously he was disappointed that he hit the front man from a wide free kick, and he's chasing back to win a tackle just outside our box. So George's commitment to the way he plays is outstanding, and his performance today was really, really high level.
What confidence do you feel your players can take from this going forward now?
Hello, yeah, sorry, yeah, I've sent you Mark's.
Okay, I've muted Russell. Matt, continue.
I'll ask that question again. What confidence do you feel you can take from this, Grant, going forward now in your quest to try and stay in the Championship?
Yeah, well, we'll look at over the weekend, Matt, and we'll see, and we'll take the positives out of it. And I think our performance levels, particularly over the last 10 games, are starting to improve all the time, and we want to try and continue to build on that.
The big story off the pitch was Achun Ilacella being at the game today. Have you met him yet, Grant?
No, I haven't. Like I say, these sort of things is very hard for me to comment on, because I'm only focused really at this football club is to try and get us to perform, to try and win football games. Us as a staff and players, we don't get involved in anything like that. So it's very hard for me to speak about it. Obviously, we knew that they were at the game, but look, our focus is only on the football.
Of course. Are there any plans for you to meet him, though, over the course of the next few days?
Nothing planned. Nothing planned. We don't play again now till next Sunday. I think what's important now is the players get a couple of days rest, and we get back on the horse on Tuesday and look forward to the Stoke game. Would you like to meet him? Listen, to be honest with you, Matt, if you want, I can't really answer that question. I'd rather just speak about the football, mate, if that's okay.
Okay. Fair enough. People will wonder about the takeover, though. It is a very, very important question. Are you expecting confirmation over the course of the next few days of that having gone through?
I've honestly got no idea. Like I say, after this game, I'm in regular contact with Eab and David and people like that, club secretary. But, for me, we're just focused on the football. Of course. What are they saying to you, though, at the moment about it? Can I just ask that question? Nothing really. I mean, look, everyone is really calm in terms of, what it's for other people to get excited about or whatever how they feel. For us, we're just concentrated on solely on the football and making sure the boys are working hard every day to try and compete on weekends. Final one on the takeover, Grant. I'd appreciate an honest answer on this. I know it might be a difficult one for you, but where do you feel it will leave you? I've got no idea, Matt. Honestly, got no idea. That's probably for other people to think about. For me, I'm just, like I say, I'll give everything I have for this football club, and we work very, very hard behind the scenes to try and put a team on the pitch that the fans can be proud of. Thanks for answering those questions. Can I just ask you about a story which came out yesterday? Josh McGuinness linked with Wigan. Is there anything in that at all? Yeah, I don't speak about speculation. I think you know me long enough now. I'm sure there's loads of speculation out there at the minute about us as a football club. For me, it's not worth commenting on. Okay, Grant. And incoming, how close are you to making a signing? We're getting there. we'll get in there. We're working very hard. I know Lee and the recruitment team are working very hard behind the scenes. So we'll see. I'm meeting a couple of players again next week to try and strengthen us. So we'll see how that goes.
Is Regan Slater one of those players you're interested in and going to meet?
Again, I'm not going to speak about any player that's at another football club. I think it's disrespectful. So for me, we keep our business in house, and hopefully we can try and improve this group.
Grant, thanks very much for your time this evening. Commiserations again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. James Cole from Sky has raised his hand, so if you go next.
Hi, Grant. Are you excited by a potential takeover?
Again, look, it's a very hard question to answer. I love working with Eab. He's been great. He's been good as gold with me since I've been at the football club. And I know sometimes he gets a bit of a bad press here, and some people don't like him for whatever reason from what happened years ago. For me, I'm enjoying working at the football club. I love it here. I've been here for 2.5 years now, I think, and I'm like I say, I think we've built a team that the fans can be proud of, particularly given the way they showed today in the game against Everton.
And it went to extra time, obviously, because of COVID and the situation we're in. But do you think that worked against you guys today?
I don't know. I mean, I think obviously getting the equaliser was good. Did it work against us? Not really. I think they took the big chance they had with Townsend. We had a big chance that their keeper saved. So I think all in all today, it was a nip and tuck game, wasn't it? And I don't think any team was miles above the other. I thought it was just obviously whoever got that goal in extra time was going to probably go on and win it. And unfortunately, it wasn't us.
You support the fact that the FA Cup ties go to extra time then, although you could have had a replay back at their place. How do you feel about that policy at the moment?
I think it makes sense personally. Obviously, we're disappointed we could have had a replay at Everton, but I think it does make sense given that what we're in at the minute and how strong this variant is and the COVID, protocols that we've got to deal with all the time. So it definitely makes sense on that. But I'm sure it will. Hopefully, when we get over this pandemic and we can all get back to normal again, I'm sure it will go back to normal. The FA Cup replays, because I think it does help, obviously, all the smaller clubs as you go down the pyramid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stuart has requested a question as well. Stuart Rayner from the Yorkshire Post. So, Stuart, your turn next.
Hi, Grant. And you mentioned there about how the performance level has raised in the last 10 games. I just wondered what you thought were the main factors behind that.
Confidence, growing as a group and a team, adapting to the championship, taking chances when they come. All of that probably roll into one.
And you've changed to a shape which it sort of asks your wing backs to sort of go against their natural instincts at times in terms of the way Keane Lewis-Potter and Ryan Longman and players like that are such attacking players. How pleased are you with the way they've responded to the defensive side of that role?
Yeah, whatever way we play or whatever shape it looks like on paper, our style of play never changes, and we try to keep that style of play the same all the time. In this system, it's for me. I like playing it with wingers. I think we're more attacking when we do that, and then obviously people like Ryan Longman and Randall Williams and King Lewis Potter are good at it, and because they're young and they can run and they're fit and they're very good on transitions.
Do you think, obviously it was a difficult start to the season in terms of results, and you were always saying that performances were better than results, but do you feel now you've got that confidence that the foundation is really there for the second half of the season?
Absolutely. I think it's clear to see, if anyone has been watching us over the last 10 games, we're definitely improving. And the players are getting more confident. I think only today's game will help us even further. So hopefully we can take the positives out of this game and bring them to fruition next week when we play Stoke.
And just finally for me, I mean, how significant do you think Tyler Smith's goal will be in terms of his own self-belief? And obviously that increases your options up front.
Hopefully that gives Tyler a lot of confidence. I mean, I'm pleased for him because he probably should have about 6 or 7 goals at the minute, and he's just been unfortunate that he's missed chances that Tyler would usually take. I've known Tyler for a while, obviously, from Doncaster, etc. He's a natural finisher. He's only still young, but that goal will give him huge confidence, and Tyler will continue to learn and grow off that.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for your time, Grant.
Thanks, guys. We'll leave it there. There's a queue forming outside, so Rafael Benitez is just outside.